cup of coffee, a camera, a laptop. We have just finished our last stream in this house. We did it.
We did it.
It's the last stream. It was a short one. It was a very, very short one, but we did it. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Thursday. Normally breakfast streams at 9, but the movers are coming at 9, so we went live earlier than that. I said 8 to 8:15. I think I got started at 8:20. It was a difficult morning. So we streamed for like 20, 25 minutes just to be like, hey, we're here. And now we need to just double check a few things. Otherwise, the movers should be here in like 15 minutes and this will all get started. With the way things are organized in the house, I'm pretty happy about it. Like, I think it's going to go pretty quick, which is really nice to try and be over with sooner. Yeah, there's still a lot of stuff in here that is not ready to go, and that sucks because it's stuff that it's not stuff that the movers could have moved. It's stuff that we needed to move, and we haven't got it all yet. And there's still, it's not like a lot, but it's a fair bit of it. It's probably, I'm going to say like 4 carloads worth of stuff, which isn't that bad when you are only moving a little bit away. So that's good. It's better than moving 3 hours, but it's still a pain in the butt. Anyway, I'm going to turn off all this equipment and get it ready so I can move it myself whenever we do the moving stuff. And shoot, man, I don't know. It's just going to be a long day. I haven't done a good job of filming things lately because I've been so busy doing the thing. I'll see what I can shoot today. By the end of the day, man, we'll be living there. And you will too. Poor little guy's been stressed. Real stressed. It'll be better today, buddy. I promise. Man, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Back at our respectfully well-lit kitchen and not too bright. Not too bright. Listen, we're going to be doing streams in here. It's better to have the light that's already bright instead of trying to bring other lights in. 3 hours. It took 3 hours, and they had loaded everything. It probably took a little bit longer than that. It's also worth noting that they were supposed to be there at 9, and they got held up, and they didn't get there till 10:15. So they got started late. But yeah, they are gonna be here shortly, probably. They might have went and did a lunch break, I don't know. But they got everything loaded up, and soon they'll be here, and we'll be dictating what to do where. The boxes are labeled, so they can autonomously know where things go.
Yeah,
Once we tell them what the colors mean. Oh my God, I'm very tired. I thought it was funny. I wanted to share this with the vlog because we were here with Alex, Haley, and Brandon last night, and we were working, and it was past midnight, like unloading and moving stuff around in here. And combined with the admittedly not great amount of sleep we got, I finished all of my activity rings on my watch by 12:15. And I got a message from Thomas, and he was like, oh my God, it's noon. Like, my stand goal is 10 hours. And he was like, it's noon. And I'm like, yeah, it's not great. Anyway, I just need to survive today. Moving folks are leaving. It's done. We have officially moved again. We have moved.
Is it official if Kepler's not here?
No, I guess not. We need to get our boy here. We're not that far yet. But it was less than a year ago.
Yeah.
Less than a year ago that we moved. And now we've done it again. And every time we move, we have more stuff. And this move in particular, I felt, I always feel bad whenever, the guys are like, all right, we're here at the new place. You have all of these very heavy bookcases. Where do they go? And I'm like, 2nd floor. And everyone's like, okay. There was, this one was a hard one. You know, like I haven't looked at everything, but I feel like the moving company did a good job. They were fast and efficient. There's not a whole lot other stuff to say. I haven't like hooked up like the TV or anything, but I will. And like they offered to like fix all this stuff up and like make it correct, and I was like, don't bother. It's fine because this is all very lightweight and easy to move around anyway. And I'm like, we'll move it, so it's not a big deal. And Mal wants to clean the floors a little bit now, so. But it's nice that our furniture is here. I see that you told them to just put this here.
Yeah, I didn't know where to put it.
Yeah, I didn't either. That's one of the problems is that, you know, sometimes when you get into a new space, you get furniture for that space. Then you leave that space and then you're like, oh. Then you have this furniture. So there was a few things that they brought in. They're like, where's this go? And me and Matt are like, that's a great question. And then we just picked something. So this will be a fun room. This is going to be, we talked about before, but there's going to be one of the rugs that we had that was up in the loft from before, which we were using for audio. And now it'll just be nice and plush. And there's a beanbag in here, and the chase is going to go in there. So this will go in there. The fainting couches that Haley was talking about. Then over here, we did have them put one Billy down here because we don't have any shelf space that's built in like in the last place. See, I have to start saying last place.
Yeah.
Because we live here as of today, so now I have to get into the mindset of being like our last place. Anyway, the living room's got, or not the living room, the guest room. Guest room's got the stuff in here. We have this in here. I don't know how we're going to arrange this room exactly yet, but the hope, one of the things that I've learned over and over and over again in my life is that if things are not visible, you won't use them. If things are not set up, you won't use them. And we were running into that difficulty with DDR at the last place where, in order to play DDR, the pad was like leaned up against the wall, and it's like, okay, well now we have to get the pad down. We have to move all of the furniture, all of the couches back, set it down. We had to roll out of the mat, set it down, do all this stuff. And it's like, well, Mal and I were talking about it, and we said it might be easier if it was set up at all times in the guest room, because then, we rarely have, we don't have guests more often than we have guests. So that might be a good situation, is to just have it set up so we can play in the guest room. Then you don't have to think about it. You just go in, it's like it's set up, you can play. And if we have a guest, we can put it away, but that's a little less frequent. So that's the hope. Nothing really had to come into the dining room. I mean, we put the chairs here, but like all of this stuff was stuff that we brought. Let me go upstairs and just show this. There were 4 movers. There were 4 guys. They did a good job. Here's all this. We got 5 Billies and then 1 with the glass, because that's where the consoles were. The Alexes that were holding all of the controllers. God, it's been a long day. Shelves. I had them put all of the white ones in this room. The truth is, I don't actually know if this room will be able to hold everything. That's one downside. The bedrooms are smaller than the last place. Sometimes not by a lot, but they are smaller. So like this space, my office, is smaller. And that's okay, because I was not necessarily utilizing the full space at the last place super efficiently. This time I plan to certainly try. I've wanted to do solo streams for a long time, and I'm gonna. Had a long time of people like, Steven, when are you gonna play single player games again? Like, you did all these series for years and years and years, for a decade, and then all of a sudden you only play games with Mal now. And don't get us wrong, we love Mal, but when are you gonna play single player games? And it's like, okay, I'm working on it soon. Oh God. Oh, We gotta set this bed up. Okay. A lot of stuff in the closet here too, which is convenient. Mel and I brought this so we could just like very quickly have stuff. So if we wanted like a change of clothes or anything, we don't have to like unpack fully everything. Yeah. The only light bulbs in the house that I've replaced at this particular point in time is the kitchen. I gotta tell you, these are terrible. I don't know if I've shown these, but they're really bad. They're not bright, and I guess it's the domes are so amber. They're really bad. I don't like them. We got the laundry in here, so that's exciting. It's like it barely fits. They're not allowed to hook up the unit, so we have someone else that's going to be coming to do that. And when they do that, they're also going to like blow out the line. This is Mal's office, which has just a lot of other stuff in it too. That used to be, lights bad. That used to be in my office, and I have all of those Billies in there now, which I guess I did before, but my room is smaller now, and I don't have room for this. So I was like, crap, put it in Mal's office, I guess. So, and some of this stuff might move around. We're capable of moving some things. And then the one that I've probably shown is this, and I just kept this closed because this is just games. Here's the TV. This is the nice TV that we keep in the loft for doing the streaming. Boxes, computers, video games. There's a camera. There's some lenses. A huge pile of power supplies, UPSs. Like, I don't know how many we own, but it's a lot. And I mean, the reason for that is probably obvious. I mean, it's very important to make sure that things continue to run. But the thing is, we've been doing this a long time. I think that's the thing that I forget sometimes, is that like none of this stuff was purchased in the scope of a year. None of this stuff was purchased in the scope of 5 years. None of this stuff was even purchased in the scope of 10 years. Like, this is like over 10 years of just slowly accumulating like equipment and furniture, and it gradually grows and grows, and that's how you wind up with all this stuff. Anyway, I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling good right now. It's obviously stressful. Something like today is stressful. I'm feeling better now. We got to get the cat. So that's kind of a first thing. We got to get the cat, let him explore here, make sure he's taken care of, make sure he's comfortable. I think we might have a dinner with Alex and Haley too, because we have some other stuff to do, and they said that they would just get dinner and bring it to us, and I was like, that would be really nice. Yeah, actually, and I want to say shout out to Dan too. Dan, I didn't get a chance to film it because it was all happening so fast. Dan went and got me and Mal a sandwich because we hadn't had lunch. He got us a sandwich and brought it to us. So thank you, Dan. I appreciate that. That was really nice. Okay. There's so much to do, and it's going to start tomorrow. Tonight I relax, and I pick up this stuff off the floor so the cat doesn't eat it and choke. So we got back to the house, and we have to gather a few things up in addition to Kepler. And I went ahead and gave him his pills. Took him no problem. He was very excited to see us, very excited to get out of the bathroom, because I still had him in the bathroom because he's been in the bathroom all day. Because I didn't want him to obviously get in the way of the movers. So when I opened the door, his first thought was like, oh, there's no furniture. But then very quickly he was like, okay. Because I was like, I'm coming downstairs, and he's like, oh, I'm going to eat. So very excited to just sit there. There's nothing here. And he's like, yeah, I'll eat. This is great. So once he eats, we're gonna get everything in the car and get ready. It's a short trip. It was very traumatic whenever we brought Kep to Raleigh. It was a bad night. It was a really bad night. And, this is a relatively short trip, so I'm really hopeful that he's going to be all right. No vomiting, no peeing, just hopefully the nerves won't get the better of him. Normally, now that when we're taking him to the vet, normally at this point we drug him, and we didn't drug him for this, so I'm hopeful that it'll be pretty easy. Maybe I'll eat those words. I don't know, but I'm looking forward to getting him there and helping him get settled in. Got the litter box set up. Got the drain plugged. Got this. And I got my boy. Hey, bud. Welcome to your new home. I'll give you a second. Come on out. Come on out, buddy. You wanna look around? You go downstairs? Come on. We can go downstairs. You've done stairs before. First off, let me say another extreme thank you to Alex and Haley. Not only for bringing dinner to us tonight, which was very sweet because we were exhausted, but also just for the immense amount of help over the past few days. Thank you. We appreciate you. And then also for dinner tonight, that was nice for them to bring stuff over. Afterwards, we just sat on the couch for a bit and chatted. And it was mostly just tired, like having the realization of like, oh, we're very tired. Mal, how are you doing?
I'm very tired.
I mean, it was a big day.
When I checked my stand, I'm at 19 hours so far of this day.
Yeah.
With only 4 hours I haven't stood. So.
Yeah, well, my watch is showing me my face right now because I'm recording a video, but I am almost at 200%. I think I am at 200% on move, and I'm almost at 200% on stand, which is not good because my stand is 10.
240% of move.
Yeah.
And almost 200% of stand too.
Yeah, we've been up.
Yeah.
We've been up and moving. It's been a long day. I'm going to take an opportunity to say, I don't know exactly how I'm going to word this. I'm going to wing this, but thanks everybody for watching. And what I mean by that is these sorts of times are extremely stressful. Everything that led up to this was extremely stressful. Being told like, oh, the owner of the house wants to move back in, and being like, oh my God, this is happening twice. Like all of that is extremely stressful. And it really sucked. And I've talked about this before because, we were really in the process of like working on some new things, and we still managed to get you streaming, Mal, which is almost impressive.
Yeah.
That we did it anyway, but like we had other stuff in the pipeline that we wanted to do, and we continue to push forward, and we continue to, say, okay, move on to the next thing. And I just want to thank everyone for watching because, you are how we make this possible. Getting that news and having to like shift everything and find a new place to live and all of that is extremely stressful, but also like we continue to do it and be like, well, onward to the next thing because I have this job, and this job is thanks to everyone that is watching. So thanks. I appreciate you. Anytime we move to a new place, I think about that a lot because my life is so very tied up into my job and the vlog and things like that. So it feels very connected. So moving to a place definitely makes me feel a lot of things with the vlog too. Oh, you're on the counter. Okay, he wants his water dish.
I know, I have to wash it.
It's gotta get.
He has water, but he does not have his fountain.
I know, baby. Be careful. You just have your normal water for now, okay? We'll get the special water tomorrow.
And you can have a sink drink upstairs.
And you can have a sink drink. We'll get there. Anyway, that's it. I'm sure this vlog is very long. I've filmed a lot of stuff. My blood pressure is sky high. I can tell. I can tell because my my ears are just burning hot. And I'm like, that's cool. But it's also been a long day and I haven't had a lot of sleep. So there's not anything really together other than like the couches have been put together a little bit.
In the bed.
And we put the bed together so we can actually sleep. I have a huge vendetta against the lighting in this house. The lighting at the last place I changed. The lighting in this place is bad. Like, in our bedroom, you can't see anything.
Go into the guest room. That's the worst one.
The guest room?
Yeah, that's the worst light.
Onto the guest room. I mean, the camera might try and compensate for this a little bit and make it brighter than it. Oh my God, it's so pathetic. It's so pathetic. Yeah, I hate this so much. I've now let the boy in here. He's in. He hasn't been in this room yet, so this is new and exciting. Sure, whatever. I'll just let him explore. Anyway, yeah, the problem is there's a lot to do, and I really, to an extent, want to hit the ground running, and I think I will, but I do need to rest a little bit. So I think tomorrow I'm probably going to take it easy. I have the laptop, so I can work, and I might work a little bit, and I'll work from the laptop. I'm not going to bother trying to set up the desk and do all of that. That's too soon, and I'm not ready for that. But slowly but surely we'll get this place set up. And I'm looking forward to it.
Just how yellow it is. It's like there's an amber light.
Yeah, let me lock the white balance. Yeah. All of the lights are so bad and different. I'm going to try and get more lights that match and also are just brighter and stuff, but I'll deal with it. That's a future Steven problem. Okay, I'm very tired. I need a drink of cool water and then I'm going straight to bed. Thank you so much for watching as we enter into this next era of the vlog. And let's meet back tomorrow, shall we? Come on, Cap. Let's go to bed.